they want to thank God for their crops, or thank God for whatever, they did as a people enact certain festivals to celebrate and give thanks to God. Okay, to remember God's goodness. So they did, and God sanctioned it, and they had it, and they kept it, and they just went on and on. So now then, with that principle, what about Christmas? So Easter, alright, get it? That's how it came about, how this word came about, at least in this translation. Now the next thing is Christmas. Okay, Christmas. Now, Christmas, people, we celebrated on what date? 25th of December, right? Now, so again, many people say it is linked to some pagan day festival. Okay, pagan festival. And what we was on the 25th of December. And they say, oh, Christians also adopted this pagan commemoration. And therefore, Christians should not celebrate it because it's from the pagan festival. Okay? What historically people understood was this. It was true on December the 25th. Is it solstice or something? You know, they celebrate the solstice. Okay, where they gather, and they had some of these things. And probably wizardry and all that. Okay? Now, what did the Christian do? Because society was so pagan and they were doing all that, what the Christians wanted to do was gather on that day and actually have the Christians' own celebration, right? To counter what society was doing. So they say, you celebrate that on that day. As Christians, I'm going to do this. I'm going to gather Christians, and we are going to celebrate our Savior's birth. All right? And to draw the people away from those festivals, and so that the Christians will also participate in their Savior's, remembering the Savior's birth. Was Jesus born on December 25th?
Yes.
No.
Yes. Yes.
All right. No. All right. He was not. All right. It's not even during that season.
Why not?
All right.
He born in like July. Sometime in
So December 25th, you can say that it was a pagan festival, but the question is, why did the Christian do it? They did not do it to adopt the pagan festival. We also be like that, and like today's message. Okay, let's go and celebrate their gods. No, they did it to counter what was happening in society then. So they purposely did that, and they said, do what? Hey, let's celebrate our Savior's birth. They celebrate whatever new life and all. We celebrate our Savior's birth. So Christians came to this festival instead. Okay, and kept them from going to some pagan festival. All right, so that is what most people research seem to believe. But again, it goes back to the point. Today, when you say Christmas, 25th of December, any of people will straight away think, oh, pagan festival. In fact, I think it's the Christian that keeps saying it. That's the silly thing. You know? The Christian is pagan festival. When the rest of the world, what pagan festival? Christmas, isn't it your celebration of your Savior's birth? Right? So, and the point goes back to the point, it goes back to the point again, like in the book of Esther, chapter 9, for example, the Jews, they have celebrations, things that God did not command them to, but they did have them. And they will always link back to their God, to Jehovah. Alright, so Christmas is another one of these, is to remember our Savior's birth, that's all. Alright, so nothing clandestine, nothing pagan about that. But the question is this, do you think that there are some pagan practices, alright, pagan practices, that came up after that? So, what would you say, Emily, if that day I turn up dressed as Santa Claus? What would you say?
Strange.
Cool.
Strange.
Strange, right?
Strange.
Or I get all the teens that day dress up as elves.
That's never gonna happen.
Why not? This is Christmas. Alright, I'll be Santa Claus, all of you will be elves. I don't want to be reindeer. No? So we do all that. You say, after all, it's okay, it's Christmas. That's how the world celebrates it, so let's do it too. No, right? Because do those things have anything to do with Christ's birth? Nothing. the world celebrates it like that. We don't adopt those things. But why do we celebrate Christmas? To remember our Savior's birth. Traditionally it became that, and we continue the tradition. Is the tradition sinful? Is it sinful to remember and commemorate Christ's birth? Right? Is it sinful to celebrate and Ray's birthday? We celebrate birthday, how come? You know, when we say we want to remember our Savior's birthday, suddenly people say it's sinful. Right? It's a remembrance, that's all.
So we can still receive presents and celebrate with family?
Presents.
And celebrate Christmas with family?
Yeah.
Okay,
so is it okay to give presents? Definitely we don't adopt their Santa Claus thing and their reindeers and their elves. Even certain things, alright? You know Christmas they have that holly, green and red holly, and then you go hang on the door. Then you see church doors everywhere. And then whoever you kiss under the holly, mistletoe, sorry, yeah, there's mistletoes hanging also, not holly, sorry, mistletoes and all that. You marry the person, all that kind of things, right? Do we do all that? No, because it's nothing to do with Christ's birth. And some of this green, red thing and all that, I always tell the people, avoid that close resemblance and affinity to the world in what we decorate in church. What's a good thing to decorate in church? Nativity scene, good. What else? Nativity scene, should we put reindeers? No, because it's not in the Bible, right? It's not in the Bible. You see many nativity scenes, there are reindeers and dwarfs. It's not in the Bible. What else? Put up Bible verses about Christ's birth, right? You want to hang stars, you can hang stars. Why was it in the Bible? It's in the Bible. You know, the wise men followed the stars. So all those are fine because the purpose is to remember Christ's birth. Isn't it a very good evangelistic opportunity? Easter and Christmas? Yes, it's very good evangelistic opportunity.
So we can receive presents, we can?
Okay, sorry, I almost forgot to answer that question. So is it alright to give presents?
Yes.
Reggie, of course, yes.
Yes.
Yes, oh, very good to receive present. Give present, not so good.
Oh, no.
Depends on what type of present.
Depends on what type of presents. Very good answer. Now, why do people give presents? What do you think? What happened on the day of Christ's birth? God gave the greatest gift of all, Jesus Christ. Right? It's a way to remember a time of giving. And God said He loved and He gave, and therefore we should love one another. Giving for two. Okay, so we do. But the question is, it can turn into something that is lust. Huh? Joshua, why do you look forward to Christmas? Yeah? Then Jesus said, well, because I want to celebrate, I want to remember my Savior's birth. Very good answer. Joseph, why do you look forward to Christmas? Why? Ooh, I can get all the toys that I want. Alright? Then that is wrong. Then it becomes lust. It has nothing to do with Christ's birth. So even what parents should give, what you should want, and all that, don't become lustful. The opposite thing happens. Okay? So is it wrong to give gifts? Give with the right motives, receive with the right motives. Okay, it's a reminder of Christ, God giving His Son. Okay? But the problem is this, you know. We all give gifts to each other. But we don't give anything to God. We never return our love to Him.
My mom gives me money for Christmas.
Yeah, so we must remember, the whole idea of giving and receiving is to remember that God gave and you received. And therefore you on that day should always remember, I reconsecrate my life to you, God. You gave me your Son, you withheld nothing. I too represent my life to you. Huh? So we must remember, not just look forward to gifts. That's all. Okay, so that's the purpose. Okay, so that's Christmas. Alright, Christmas. Any question? Any further question? Oh, you mean you never heard that there are people who say Christians should not celebrate Christmas? Okay, so now you know.
So we can.
Is it called Christmas or like
So we can. Officially, we can celebrate Christmas. We can.
Yes.
Yes.
Celebrating Christmas with the right purpose.
And we can celebrate Easter.
Yes. Alright, sorry, I summarize. We celebrate Christmas because we remember Christ's birth. We did not do it to adopt pagan things. We are not mixing with them. Only we begin to do that when we start to have green, red, elves, dwarfs, Santa Claus and all that. Then we become like them. So we don't. We do everything we do. Keep asking. Does this remind us of Christ's birth? All right. Yeah.
What do you say to some Christians who say we shouldn't celebrate Christmas because every day should be Christmas and that will remember Christ's birth every day?
Yeah. They say, yeah, good. So this day we do it as a church. You can do it every day at home. Every day you do it at home. But this day we do it as a church. That's it. Yeah. So it's like birthday, right? You may say, so what about your birthday? Every day your mom should celebrate your birthday. Yeah, but on the day you really were born, then we decide to do it as a family. Alright? So you say, yeah, but this day we choose to do it as a church. You know, that's all. But also to say that, for example, it's also a very good evangelistic opportunity. It's a day that we can give tracts and invite unbelievers because they all know, oh, Christmas, church thing. We invite them, they're willing to come. It's also an evangelistic opportunity. Okay, so 2 reasons. Yeah.
I have a question. If at work, if you work and they tell us to dress up, so we can dress up as us too.
Dress up as elf.
Yeah, just dress up only because work tells us to, as to celebrate.
At work.
Yeah.
You dress up as Mary. Say, oh, it's about Christmas. Okay, you can do all the elf thing. I do what the Bible says. I dress up as Mary.
If we have to. Right.
Well, for all the fun at the workplace, if you do it,
just for fun. Is that okay?
My preference, if I were you, I would say I don't want to do it. If I have to dress up something, let me dress up as my beliefs. I come as Mary. I come as huh? Okay, the wise man. She's a woman, you see. She's a woman. I come as a star.
So because if we want to decorate our work and stuff, make it all pretty, so we can't do that.
We can't stop the world, all right?
Right,
so
at work?
yeah, so your world.
No, at work we can. At work.
No, it's not up to you, right? It's up to them. So if you were the boss of the department.
No. If they tell us to dress up, can we join in?
It is not glorifying to God.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So we can or can't?
Yeah, it's not glorifying to God.
So we can or can't?
You should not. You should pray and ask God to help you so that you can dress up as Mary, to go there, or as the star that move and all that.
I'm just confused, so.
Yeah. So you see, I don't like to be a reindeer. I want to be a camel. Alright, you pray to God and ask God to deliver you and help you not to be part of some pagan, thing. Alright. Okay, so now that. So remember, that's why when our church does it, remember Christ and it's to do evangelistic outreach. So today, evangelism. Today, this afternoon, give out the tracts and invite people. Very good opportunity. They're willing to come during this festival. Any other question about this? No? Okay. So those of you that get involved in Christmas decorations in church, alright, you must exercise a lot of wisdom, discernment to make it about a reminder about Christ. It's in resurrection. Yeah.
Is it okay to put up Christmas trees?
What about that? No, it is not in the Bible. Alright, it is pagan. It is just what the world do, decorate and all
I'm
that.
just asking.
Okay, so not to. What about home? Do you put up Christmas tree at home? Right? So we don't want to because it has nothing to do about Christ's birth. Right? It has nothing to do with Christ's birth. You want to set up a nativity scene at home and stuff. But Christmas tree nothing to do with Christ. Alright, so Ray is too big to sleep in the manger. Okay, so that, thanks for asking about Christmas tree. It's nothing to do with Christ's birth. It's what the world used to, for their Christmas presents to be under. It has to be under something, alright, the Christmas tree.